Hey there, Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. I'm really happy to have you stop by. We are going to do the Intuitive Monthly Astrology Planner for the month of March. It's going to consist of timestamps for the 4 weeks. So it's the astrology, weekly astrology that I used to do, but it's all in one video so that you can come back and check it out when you want to. You can watch it all the way through. You can do whatever you want. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Ooh, okay, I'm super excited. I didn't know this was even in here. Okay, so you guys may know I am a Capricorn rising, and here we start off with it. It says Florida waters, and I miss being in Florida, so there you go. All right, so we start off this week of February 28th through Sunday the 6th of March. Maybe you guys have a vacation plan. That's what I'm seeing, is some people laying and hanging out on the beach. So spring break-in, that sounds fun. This is a week for planting your seeds of intention, for nurturing your relationships and your projects along the way. We've got that new moon coming up in Pisces. So that's coming up actually on Wednesday. So lots this week energy around it as we are resting and pulling our energy in and getting ready for this to come through to create something new and amazing. So I do want to say that Monday has with the moon in Aquarius, it is definitely energy of collaboration, working with others to co-create. I have to tell you though, I thought this was going to be more along the lines of co-creating with people, but you guys are what the 10th sign I've done, and it seems to be more about creating with spirit. So I really want to encourage you to get in connection with your higher self, because this Florida waters here, I want to show you, it's purple. Right? It has this feeling of the crown chakra being opened, but waters, right? It is the emotional connection that you have. It says here, natural form, enchanted potion, red roses, and cleansing. So red roses is also a very romantic energy. Cleansing, clearing. It's so funny. I lived in Florida. I wouldn't associate roses with that. So, where in your life, getting back, oh God, getting back to what you love. Getting back to what you love. And we have the salamander. And there you go. There, that looks like, you know, the moon is waning and getting ready to become a new moon. And so this is creative work and infinite wisdom and alchemy. And alchemy is fire and water. It is the heat of Florida with the waters around it. It is there is a real synergy happening here. So the salamander is a fiery energy, right? When you see on tarot cards, you'll often find the wand suits have salamanders on it. It's got this fiery energy. So you have the fire and the water, the alchemy. You have the sunshine state and the darkness. It's the yin and the yang, the taking action and being open and receiving. And so really connecting in with spirit. We've got the moon going to conjunct with Mercury and with Saturn in Aquarius in the evening. And so in the evening, connect in and receive the downloads and information. If you're a Capricorn rising, this is your second house of what you value. Self-esteem, self-worth, finances. What kind of information is coming in? What is this creative thing that you are working on? It looks really super interesting. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, would you please do that? That would be amazing. And I also want to recommend that you leave me a comment on this video. You could earn a free reading. The description box has all the details on that. Okay, new moon. Tuesday is Fat Tuesday. Moon is in Pisces. Sun is in Pisces. Overindulging could be a real thing. We've got Jupiter in Pisces. We have Neptune in Pisces. There's a lot of very expansive energy. And just because it's called Fat Tuesday, definitely carries that energy of expansion. So I really want to encourage you to consider strongly before you eat and overindulge in alcohol and food, because I think, oh wow, especially because health came up here. They have the peony, and this peony is a blossoming, beautiful unfurling of who you are. So this could be mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, but pay attention to how that energy comes through for you. So, full moon. Excuse me, new moon. New moon in Pisces. New moon in Pisces happens at 12 degrees and 7 minutes of Pisces. It happens at 12:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the U.S. There is a time zone calculator below. It is a Cassini new moon. A Cassini new moon carries extra potent energy, and the half hour before till the half hour afterwards carries this energy of really being able to steal in. It's like planting the seeds in extra fertile soil. We've got Venus that is now still in Capricorn, but has now cleared her shadow. She's at 26 degrees and 29 minutes of Capricorn. She's been hanging out there since November. You guys know she's been running all over your chart. Whatever it is that you have been working on, that you've been reworking the plan, where you've been diving in and going deeper, and if you are a Capricorn rising, could very well be health related. Okay, so for me personally, and why is that? That is because your rising sign is about the physical body. Okay, and for me personally, being a Capricorn rising, the physical body, all my health stuff came up, right? The whole thing that I found out about how it was bad. So you have here, breathe, calm, rest, stop, and just be. It is a new moon. Take a breath, take a breather, pull your energy in. Focus on what your body is trying to tell you, on what spirit is trying to tell you, and what your heart is trying to tell. You have a gap in this. Words of love. Speak from your heart. This is your personal truth. So Mercury is going to conjunct Saturn at 11:33 a.m., about a half hour before the Cassini moon starts. Saturn and Mercury are having this conversation about what is your truth and how you create the structure. Saturn rules your sign. You've got the moon shortly afterwards going to conjunct Jupiter. This is about how do you expand this all out, and then over the course of the next day or so, you've got Venus, Mars, and Pluto all coming into conjunction. You've got the moon going to conjunct with Neptune. There is so much. It's going to sextile that energy of the Venus, Mars, and Pluto conjunction. This is energy around synthesizing. They're saying synthesizing what are the next steps. It is pulling it together. It is figuring out, oh man, this plan you've been working on, now it starts happening. You've got change. Oh, you cannot read that. You've got change and strength. It is going to take courage, and it is going to take strength, and it's going to take fortitude. They keep using the word fortitude. Fortitude, overcoming of obstacles. You are going to be tested. Oh, great. You're going to be tested. It says know when to move to a new shell, especially when yours no longer fits. After 4 months of this retrograde period, you know whatever aspect of your life it is that doesn't fit you anymore, that doesn't work for you anymore, that requires this change. And this change is not easy, but if it was easy, it wouldn't be Capricorn. So it doesn't matter, right? You're used to this. This is your superpower. You can do this. It's just to focus on all the parts that make you whole. So it's also about balance. It's this yin and yang energy, right? When you have the divine masculine, Mars, and the divine feminine, Venus, conjunct Pluto, the planet of transformation, in your sign at a new moon that is in sextile energy with this, that says you need to make a choice. You get to choose what you want. Very powerful energy. Really hope you tap into that and really use that. So take a little time and sit down and really consider what you want to do. The moon's going to move into Aries at 7:52 p.m. on Thursday. This energy on Friday is really, okay, what are you passionate about? What project, what is important to you? You can get some stuff done that really pulls it together, that launches that whole thing out. What you've been thinking about, what you've been creating. This is some energy to really work with. Oh God, look, strength showed up again. strength showed up again. I have deep inner strength and glorious vitality. There is a need for you to do the heavy lifting. Look, he's holding the world. You do the heavy lifting right now. You know how to do this. This energy is in another initiating sign of Aries, right? You're an initiating sign. Aries is an initiating sign. It is squaring your energy that makes it stressful. But when you believe in yourself, when you believe in what you're doing, when you believe in who you are and you have that inner strength, you can push through, they're saying. You can push through. Okay, so what they're showing me is like a seedling that's pushing up through the dirt in order to show itself above, and then it can grow and sprout because it gets into the daylight. There is a emerging energy here. You have the strength to push through. Wow, this is really intense. This is really intense. Creative work, intuitive wisdom, alchemy, fire and water. Really connecting in with your intuition, fire and water. So, Capricorn, you are a mountain goat. You overcome obstacles. That's what you do, right? But you do it using your intuition. So really tapping into your intuition, focusing on what is most important to you and what you are passionate about. What's really nice is there's some great energy on, that's a lot. There's some great energy on Saturday and Sunday. It's very romantic in nature. So if that is something that's going on with you, there's a real opportunity for that. You've got Venus and Mars moving into Aquarius Sunday morning. 1:23 a.m. for Mars, 1:30 a.m., so 7 minutes later with Venus moving in. So they're holding hands all weekend, right? And then they go in for that little kiss at 2:12 in the morning when they're in exact conjunction at 0 degrees of Aquarius. And so Aquarius is ruled by by Saturn, and so is your sign, and they are going to be in conjunction with them very, very soon. So this is an important milestone where they are between that conversation with Pluto on how to transform, and then how do we create the structure. That is what's going on here. This is great energy to work in for anything that you think is of value to you. But at 3 o'clock in the morning, I am so itchy from this energy. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is huge energy. Okay, so at 3 o'clock in the morning, the moon moves into Taurus. This is trine energy to your sign. If you are Capricorn rising, this is your 5th house of creativity. But no matter what it is that you have been focusing on, now Venus, who's been working you over in your sign, she rules Taurus. She is supporting whatever this flow of energy is. So that is great news. The other thing is that Sunday morning is a nice, sensuous, romantic energy to hang out in bed with your partner. That is part of creating the whole. All work and no play is not good, right? So creating the whole in your life. So this is really an excellent energy to work with. Let's take a look at the energy of Taurus as it shows up for the next week. So that's the March 7th through the 21st. And let's see what we get here. Okay, so March 7th to the 13th. This is some really sweet energy, and starting out again with that nice flow of Taurus, moon in Taurus. The moon is going to conjunct Uranus, that likes to shake things up, but in a very positive way when it's in that flow for you. It is going to be in the energy of choice, decision-making process with all the planets that are going on in Pisces, where you just planted that seed of intention. Jupiter wants to expand it. Neptune wants to expand it. The sun wants to power it up. You've got this energy squaring Saturn and Mercury in Aquarius. Again, what is the structure? It looks like a trellis. So we've got this seed that's pushing up, and you need to have a structure in place for it to grow. It looks like a viney kind of thing. So what do we have here? Whoa. Okay. 2 cards that say the same thing. You have the crossing, the initiation. It's a very narrow bridge, but you are so guided by spirit on this. So this new beginning, this energy here, with first breath, the beginner's mind. You are, and we have that change card, right? There is a change that is occurring, and from up on this bridge, you would have a different perspective. First off, it's a very narrow bridge. I feel like you're on a very narrow path at the moment. And I think the choice is, do you move forward or do you stay where you are? I think you already know after 4 months, there's no way you don't know kind of what direction you're moving in. So now is the time to choose. Do you cross the bridge and see what's on the other side? This bridge doesn't show you. It doesn't show you, but it's lit up with spirit light. And this is for fresh breath, first breath. The beginner's mind. This is an opportunity. This is 54, by the way, which is a 9. That's an end of a cycle. And this is 21. That's a 3. That's a community number. And so a beginner's mind, but again, it's in synergy with spirit. And also, there's a networking aspect to this, because this moon in Taurus on Tuesday, and then the moon moves into Gemini at 1:40 in the afternoon, and it trines Venus and Mars and Saturn that day. This is the energy that is great for business, marketing, networking, marketing yourself, getting your ideas out there. It is actually spreading your influence. This is that community thing. So if, for instance, you wanted to launch a website, great day to do this on. I would do it after the moon moved into Gemini, but I would do it shortly thereafter, so like 2 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern Standard Time. Check the time zone calculator below for your time zone to know when that's appropriate for you. But this it's got a lot of momentum. It's got a lot of energy. At 8:32 p.m. on Wednesday, Mercury moves into Pisces. And so now this is going to amplify that inner vision. That's going to amplify that voice, that intention, that intuition to manifest the magic in your own life. It is right there for you. You've got all this energy supporting it. The moon is trining Saturn that wants to create the structure, and it is squaring off with Neptune. Now, when the moon squares Neptune, this is how do I focus my dreams using my intuition into a reality. It is practical problem-solving energy. This is a really great energy to work in. So really focusing in on what it is that you want to do. Where do you want to take it? Where do you want to go with all this? Oh, wow. Okay, White Swan. The power of divine grace is within you. That is your intuition, that you manifest the magic. Your thoughts will lead you to where you want. And we have grouse. And grouse is a bird that really spends a lot of time on the ground. Embrace the power of dance and movement to access your highest guidance. You're able to fly, but you stay grounded. That's your gift. That's your gift. It's the mountain goat energy in a form of a bird. Embrace the power of dance to access your highest guidance. So, what brings you the joy? Swan, big transformation, right? What brings you the joy? That is the right path to be on. That's how you know. That's how you know. That moon's going to move into Cancer. If you're a Capricorn rising, your 7th house of partnership on Friday the 11th. It is trining Mercury in Pisces. This is, no matter what, this is inner work. It brings your divine masculine and divine feminine energy into balance in some aspect of your life. Make a decision. Came flying out. Make a decision. Make a decision. All the palm trees. Makes me feel like that Florida thing. Feeling stuck or indecisive, listen to your intuition and make a decision. Simplify your life, eliminate clutter from your home, and work to create balance in the flow of activities. Common theme, this decluttering thing. It's what we're all doing. That decluttering, yes, physically decluttering things, but it's more of the mental chatter and the emotional baggage and the things that weigh you down and slow you down. The things that don't, if you're carrying a lot of weight, how are you going to get across that little bridge? The more you leave behind, you don't need to actually lift the whole world if you can release some of that weight, that emotional, mental weight. Look, you guys have a soulmate relationship, which, like I said, if you're a Capricorn rising, 7th house partnership, says new romance with a spiritual basis is here for you now. Soulmate energy, though, could be in any arena of your life. Whatever it is that you have been focusing on, my left hand is itching so much. Left hand is your intuition. Left hand is how you receive. It is like spirit is itching to bring you abundance in some aspect of your life, using your internal guidance system, your connection with your higher self, your intuition to guide you, but be open to receiving. Capricorn, you are a sign that works really hard. I feel like Spirit's trying to give. Can you receive? Can you receive? Receive the information, receive the guidance, receive the help. There's a lot of receptive energy to that. That moon's going to be trining Jupiter that wants to expand things. The sun, solar-powered energy. Neptune is very expansive. It's limitless. You're limitless, right? And so I think Saturday, it'll be hard to be motivated. You may not want to overschedule yourself that day, especially because we have daylight savings time starting on Sunday the 13th. So be sure to move your clocks ahead. It is a good time for me. I love daylight savings time. I'm solar powered. Okay, so there's that, but we also have the sun going to conjunct Neptune. This is really powering up your dreams. So take that nap. Pay attention to what it is you're seeing, feeling, hearing. Listen to your intuition. Super important. There's something really important happening here. You've got to tune in. You've got to tune in. This is like the antenna. You've got to tune in. So the moon's going to move into Leo at 3:32 in the afternoon on Sunday. That's going to get you a little more motivated to get things done. That is your transformative energy to fire you up. But next week's really tough. And you're going to start off already feeling a little groggy because you've lost some sleep, right? So before you go to bed, get organized for the week ahead. You will thank yourself. There is some really tough energy coming. Let's take a look at the 14th through the 21st. This energy right here, with that moon in Leo, is a big, huge power struggle. The whole week feels like a pressure cooker. Lots of things going on, but you have that moon opposing Mars and Venus. Mars and Venus are conjunct. That moon is opposing that, so it creates a T-square with Uranus and Taurus. Mars and Venus are in Aquarius. This outlet point, this explosive energy, it is a huge power struggle. It'll be hard not to notice it. People around you are going to be irritated. The moon's going to be irritated by all the planets that are in Pisces. It's irritating. You feel like no plan is coming in. It's some tough energy. So, what do you guys have? You have Relax, the Tea Dragon, and the Corn Dragon friends. So, you need to stay calm and relaxed. Surround yourself with people you enjoy. See, Uranus and Taurus is in your house of fun and romance and entertainment and creation. And so with that as the outlet point, I feel like this is almost like a change. And in Leo, if you are a Capricorn rising, again, that's your 8th house of transformation. The pressure to change something that is important and value to you, divine masculine and feminine, with Saturn in Aquarius, 2nd house. This is energy that really, really wants you to focus on making the changes. I want you to feel relaxed about it. If you follow the joy and you follow the happiness, you're in the right direction. Really will get you there. So the rest of the world will be losing their mind pretty much. Some really tough energy. I think you guys are going to be okay. It's really just kind of like taking a deep breath and letting it happen. So it says Tea Dragon. I say Chocolate Dragon. I want to have chocolate that day. Whatever works for you. Moon moves into Virgo at 12:59 a.m. on Wednesday. This feels like, again, we're still struggling to make the plan come together, but that is a fellow earth sign that we are having this full moon in, and it feels like the launching. It feels like the launching, even though a lot of things are going to be irritated by this positioning of the moon. There's a lot of pressure for change, a lot of things happening. I really think that for you, it is about releasing and letting things go that don't work for you. I feel like it's the launching, but it almost, they're saying jettisoning. So this is the releasing and the letting go of what doesn't work. Holy crap. You have 2 cards that say power. And all I'm seeing is like all these, it looks like a rocket taking off with the engines firing. But it's the separation. Okay, so the challenger. I don't want to talk about that one. Let's pick a different one. Okay, Endeavour. The space shuttle Endeavour. When it takes off, and it's being pushed higher. It's retired now. I don't think they use the space shuttle. But there's a separation. There's the point of separation where it releases what the cylinder that had the initial fuel source in it, and then it uses the next one. It's a leveling up. It's a powering up. You have the strength card twice, and now you have 2 power cards this month. It's a leveling up, but it's by taking it to the next level, and it's you that has to push it up. It's you have to take it to the next level. No one's going to do this for you, Capricorn, but you know that. It's your opportunity to level up, to push through, because we have the daffodil. One of the first signs of spring, right? When the daffodils push through, it's the bulb, again, coming up. It's pushing through the ground, and it's hard because the ground it's cold, right? And so it'll show up it's the early ones. It's made its way through, it's pushed up, and it says here, trust in your power, and the power symbol says, cleanse, purify, and protect the physical body. So again, this energy around health and vitality and strength. If you have not started some sort of I really want to say exercise. I don't even know how. The diet thing, yes, clean up your diet. But exercise, physical activity seems really important this month. So cleanse, purify, and protect the physical body. Protecting the physical body means don't overdo. So start with walking, right? You don't have to run a marathon the first week. Gentle, okay, they're actually showing me yoga. You can get really strong doing yoga. It is about moving the energy around in your body. It is about cleaning up your diet, and it is about making you strong in all the parts, mental, physical, emotional. So that would be why it'd be yoga. And pushing through. Wow. This is a really cool reading, guys. Really cool. Okay, so that full moon happens on Friday morning at 3:18 in the morning on the 18th at 27 degrees and 40 minutes of Virgo. Very supportive energy for you, but this is where it gets really interesting. It's super supportive because it trines Pluto that wants to transform things. They just had all those conversations with Venus and Mars on the way out of the sign. It is in trine with the North Node in Taurus, and it is in the energy of choice, of releasing and letting go, Scorpio South Node. Push through. Have the beginner's mind. Push through. It is the beginner's mind. The first sign of spring. The new opportunity. Whew. Okay. Moon moves into Libra at 7:26 in the morning on Friday. Libra's trying to bring into balance the divine masculine and divine feminine. In Libra, when that moon moves into there, it is trining the divine masculine Mars with the divine feminine Venus that are conjunct. So this is definitely about balancing that information. It's training, and this is great for problem solving. This is great for, I feel like, balancing within yourself, your yin and your yang energy. Can you be open to receiving, also pushing through and doing? And it's almost like receiving the inner strength and fortitude, and the downloads and the information and the power boost. It is a power, but it's a spiritual power boost. It's very cool. Whoa. Okay. So we got right here going on. All right. So we have the root chakra and the sacral chakra. It's just really like, it's the liftoff. Okay. So foundation is what the castle of your soul is built upon. Hematite. That's that silvery, it's a very silvery stone. I don't think I have it out here right now. It's a very silvery stone. I don't think I have it. I'd show you, but it looks like frozen mercury. It's like all silvery. And the journey, the red aventurine, to enjoy the journey, let go of the outcome. With this release of the full moon, with everything in trine, with everything that's coming for you, that is supporting you, know where you're going, but don't worry about how you get there. Don't worry about how you get there. And enjoy it, right? So let's go back to the rocket. You are hurtling through space. Take a look. What do you see? That is a view that not everybody gets, right? And so, well, at least not in this incarnation. So look at it. Wherever you are in your life right now, you are crossing a bridge to something new. Have the beginner's mind. So it's as though you're out in space for the first time and you're looking back and you're seeing planet Earth. And notice how it looks and how does it make you feel. I want you to feel the awesomeness of the journey that you are on, because this is a spectacular moment in your life, and all it takes is the strength to push through, to have your new beginning. This foundation, this is because this energy is being so supported by all the other things going on around you. This is a really cool energy. If you have not left a comment on this video, now would be the time to do so, because I'm going to pull cards for the spring equinox, and that is on the 20th. And so that will cover the next 6 months and give you a really good idea about what's going on. So you need to leave a comment on this video. So we have the spring equinox at 11:33 a.m. on Sunday. So that's when the sun moves into Aries. So what's really interesting is that 11:33. I don't think I mentioned this back here, so I'm going to go back for just a second. It was at 11:33 a.m. that Mercury conjunct Saturn on the day of the new moon. 11:33 a.m. Think about that. 11 looks like a gateway. 33 is the Empress energy, the energy of growth and creation, right? And so that's when the spring equinox happens this year. That's amazing. In this year, with all these sixes of bringing things into balance and harmony. And so that is amazing energy. Get yourself outside. Get yourself your energy balanced. Really enjoy the journey of the spring, of the pushing through. Trust in your own power. This is amazing. What a great week. Okay, so Moon is going to move into Scorpio at 11:45 a.m. This is, again, energy of choice. The South Node is there. This is about the choice of what do you release, what do you let go of in order to get yourself boosted to go higher. So is it you release self-doubt, you release, it has always been this way, it's got to be that way, which doesn't really sound Capricornish to me, but you may have other things in your chart. It's releasing the outcome. Oh, it is surrendering to the journey. Let go of the outcome. Let go of how it has to play out. Wow, that's really cool. Okay, we're going to talk about that fourth week here. And that is March 20th through, I'm sorry, the 21st through the 27th. We have that moon in Scorpio. Moon in Scorpio this week. Okay, this week is really important for paying attention to the details. This week is tense. It's got a really super tense energy going on with it. More than that, it's got, how do I put this? Manipulative energy. Scorpio has a manipulative energy anyways, and it's a power energy. So there's, again, you manipulating things just means bringing things into the way you want them to be. It can be a positive thing or a negative thing, right? So again, manipulative can be good or bad. And don't judge the word, don't judge manipulation, but there's a process where you're working for the highest good, or you're working to be greedy and grab your own power. Something to consider, not just for you, but for everybody out there. But because for you, it's in the energy of choice around groups and group activities and your social network, that it's really important that you're aware that the manipulation may not be coming from you, but it might be coming from others. So pay attention to that detail. So that moon is going to be opposing Uranus in a T-square. The outlet point, Venus conjunct Mars, conjunct Saturn in Aquarius. It is intuitive power, problem solving. We've got Mercury going to conjunct Jupiter. Like, pay attention to your dreams. This is amazing energy that can really bring you intuition and downloads and motivation. It feels like motivation, but it comes from the intuition. So spiritual guidance coming through. Moon's going to trine Jupiter and Neptune both. It's going to sextile Scorpio in your sign. Again, Scorpio, Pluto in your sign. So again, this is that transformative energy and the choice of how do you want to do it. It should be a really easy energy to work in, especially all the way through midday on Tuesday. Mars is going to square Uranus, right? Mars and Mars and Venus are still squaring, and Saturn and Uranus are in square all year, really. So the problem is that on Wednesday we have Mercury conjunct Neptune in Pisces. This is the energy of the liar, the sneak, the storyteller, really expansive. Because, though, the moon is squaring this energy, I feel like a lot of truths may be brought up to the surface. And so pay attention to what you see in the news. Pay attention to what people are saying. Really listen with all of your senses. Your intuition is super important here. Oh, my God. I love your cards. I didn't even look at them. Look, you guys have push to the surface. Push to the surface. I can't say that enough. Push through, have the strength to push to the surface. You may have become complacent. You might be stalling and are in need of a new surge of energy. Become aware of the dynamics of your life. This is a month to push through the surface, and we have empower yourself. This is you. You have to do the heavy lifting this month in some aspect or multiple aspects of your life. Where have you become complacent? Is it in your physical fitness? Is it in an idea for a business? Is it in your partnership? Where is it that you're not applying the effort that you need to push through? Where have you become complacent and lazy? I'm a Capricorn, and I hate hearing somebody say, where have you become lazy? But that's what they just said. I was like, oh, okay. All right. Tune into your personal power. You are more than able to handle the situation facing you. Allow yourself to be the strong, beautiful person you are capable of being. Strength. Again, 3 times with the strength. We have pushed to the surface. You may have become complacent. You may be stalling. I think I already read that. Become aware of the dynamics of your life. Where do things work? How do they work? How do you work? Work requires effort. What do you need to fuel yourself up? Because that moon in Sagittarius at 2:59 p.m. on Tuesday feels like right there. That feels, because it's going to be optimistic, and it's going to be squaring though with Mercury, and it's squaring the Piscean planets. So Jupiter and Mercury and Neptune, and it feels, and it's trining the sun. It's asking you where your passion is and what's going to fire you up. It's an energy to lean into. You have the Enchanted Fern Grotto Refuge. Go inside. Find your passion. Take refuge in your passion to create. It's inside of you. If you're feeling like, I have been working really hard and nothing's happening, that's because Venus has been doing all that work for the last 4 months, stalling out, going back and forth in your sign. It's been difficult. She's not there anymore. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your goals. Now is the time to dig deep and push through. Everything you need is inside of you. Everything you need is inside of you. The moon is going to move into your sign, Capricorn, at 5:54 p.m. on Thursday. This Friday is a challenging energy day, seriously challenging energy day. But Capricorn, you overcome obstacles. It's what you do. You seek the higher ground, you find the next way, and you do it by navigating, using your intuition, lean into your intuition. It is your superpower. Your ability to overcome is there. Use this energy. Everybody else is going to be challenged, and for you, it's like, been there, done that. I can handle this. Look at this. You have the rabbit spirit. Now is a lucky time. And the peacock spirit, let it shine. If you're willing to push through, you finish this month strong. I want to say finish strong, right? We have the strength card. Finish strong. Do this, right? So on Saturday afternoon, evening, 8:55 p.m., the moon's going to move into Aquarius. We'll cover that moon when I do next month's. But important to note is that Mercury moves into Aries on Sunday. So we have the Sun and Mercury both in Aries. It's going to speed up. This is challenging energy for Capricorn energy. It's in a square. So try to get as much done this month. Push through. Don't worry about necessarily all the details of it, but push through the stagnation that you're feeling right now. Okay, get yourself back into the flow. Sunday will be a good day to communicate with spirit, to problem solve, to journal. There's a lot of great energy around it. Look at this. You are in a very lucky time. It's just going to require you to do the heavy lifting and to get yourself through. The spirit says, hey, we're here. We have your back. But right now we need to see you stand up for yourself and push through. All right. Excellent. All right. I will see you guys back here next month. In a couple weeks, you should have a video that's a tarot reading for the month, so you can check in with that. Come back and check out weekly as you go. Again, if you haven't hit the thumbs up or left a comment or subscribed and you watched all the way to the end, why not, right? And I am on Facebook every day. You can catch me there. We'd love to see you. Come and hang out. You guys take really good care. And don't forget, there is a membership portal if you are interested in that. You can check out the perks. Guys, go get it. Go get it. I know it's been a tough 4 months. Don't let go now. Push on through. Talk to you soon.